Greetings dear friends, Dragon here once again. If it's your first time stumbling onto the channel, then do please consider clicking that red button and subscribing. If you're a returning viewer, you may be wondering why the hell is his background pink. I'm still stuck at work, but just fitting this one in because I just tracked this down. This is a bit of a grail for me, been after this for a couple of years now. Is the long out of print all the anime edition of the wonderful Cyber City Oedo 808 series, all 3 episodes in a really nice little kind of wee full slipcase. One of my earliest kind of encounters with anime. Tremendous little series, 3-parter, and if you haven't seen it, think of it as being largely a kind of Japanese version of the Suicide Squad in a way. 3 criminals enlisted by the cops to go off on different missions, usually potentially life-endangering missions, all with kind of like collars around their neck that will explode if they don't do what the cops tell them to do. But great, yeah, really, really nice. This is the edition that comes with the soundtrack, because this had a custom soundtrack in the West when it was released, and very different to the Japanese soundtrack. But just 3 episodes, I think 120 minutes for all 3 together. This version been out of print for ages. This is from All the Anime, based out of Glasgow. Really, really a huge fan of their releases. This is one that I got second hand, but still had its wee little J card for the back, which someone very kindly stuck on with pretty non-destructive blue tack. Good job, eBay seller. So it still has its little slip on the back, has its little book, which is, I think, an essay by the always wonderful Jonathan Clements. I was really hoping that we might have had a Jonathan Clements commentary on this, but was not to be. So kind of character info cards for our 3 criminals, and then some background slates, and then I think that's Jonathan's essay, literally titled Suicide Squad. It is really very much a similar story to what we think of as being the more recent Suicide Squad movies, but absolutely fantastic stuff, and kind of really my favourite era of anime. Really is kind of going back 30 years to some of the earlier stuff that I saw when I was a kid. I'm sure a huge part of that is nostalgia, but pretty great. Really nice book. We notes on the soundtrack, which was by Rory McFarlane in the UK and the US, and it's his soundtrack that's included on the extra disc, all 23 tracks, which is pretty damn cool. Quite different to the original soundtrack, but very, very stoked to track this down. Very much a lesson that be patient. Basically, I see these going for stupid money all the time, but it was worth hanging on for. I ended up getting this for less than it sold for originally. I think it was 30 quid. When it was available from All the Anime, I got it for about 24, including shipping, which is an absolute bargain. So yeah, just proof of, like my old granny would say, what's for you won't pass you by. But then my granny also said, many a mickle makes a muckle. So take that with a pinch of salt. But thank you very much for watching this. Thank you for enjoying the pink backdrop. I will see you on the next one. Take care.